I had a lot of respect for him as a performer.
I don't know if you caught it quickly as we watched the clip there, but none of the baby faces bled. None of them. Flair and Wyndham, they bled like stuck hogs, but none of the baby faces. We asked you a couple weeks ago about chair shots and their plates in wrestling, and I'd like to ask you about the use of blood now since we're here. We see it often from Mox and others in AEW, but WWE has that no blood policy going on. It's in place. During your career, buddy, you bled buckets. What are your thoughts on the use of blood in a match? When should it be done, and when is the use of blood most effective, in your opinion?
Well, I understand this was the AIDS era.
Yeah.
The reason Turner had cut it off, pure and simple, it's the AIDS thing. And in some, we're in a fighting business. Guys are going to get their knees skin up and their elbows skin up. And if you've ever been punched right above your eye right here, it don't take a whole lot to split you open. It really don't. There's a sharp bone right there. And guys can bang heads or guys can kick a guy in the head. And if you hit the wrong place on your face, you're going to bleed. Now, if you we call that a hard way. Well, if you get hard weight and you start bleeding, you're in the 2 minutes into a world championship match. You got 10,000 people there. You're going to stop the match 2 minutes in because the guy got his eye laced open? I don't think so.
Nope.
But if you would have done that in some of these states and some of these cities like Baltimore, that's exactly what would have happened. So, I mean, you have to take it with a grain of salt and be judicious with the bleeding. I don't think it should bleed. You should bleed in some cases as often as we do, but sometimes it's warranted.
Gotcha. So you like it still in the business today if it's warranted? It's
a part of the business.
That's right.
It is. I mean, we're not MMA, we're not boxing, but we are a contact sport. And anybody don't believe it, just find yourself a ring and get somebody qualified to slam you one time if you don't believe it. It's a very real contact sport. So
there you go.
As far as what can happen to you out there, injury is very, very prevalent and very easy. It's easy to get laced open. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it gives it more the sense of reality and the realism to what can happen out there.